It is the broken pieces of our lives. It is the broken pieces of our experiences. It is the broken pieces, is what left of us God will take to work on us and restore us. You see, many times when we are broken, we can get to the stage where we feel that all is lost. When things have fallen apart, we're so empty and so broken on the inside. We think that there is no hope. We think that all is lost. That is why some people commit suicide. That's why some people go on drugs. That's why some people become psychologically messed up, and the personalities change and they become different. Some become very reclusive and quiet. Some become violent. Some become angry with the world. And all kinds of things happen when things fall apart. When life seems to have fallen into pieces. But if we understand that the God we serve has the ability to take the broken pieces of our lives and use the broken pieces to take us safely to where we want to go, then we have hope. Then we are not discouraged. Then we don't give up on life. Then we don't fall apart, because we know God's said it to us that I am with you. I am covering you. I am watching over you. The very hair of your head is numbered. So therefore, I know what you are going through. I understand the problems. I understand the brokenness. But hold on to the pieces that remain. I will use whatever little is left, and I will take you safely to your destination. I will take you safely to land. The message is, don't fall apart when you fall into pieces, because God is still with you. And there will always be the question, if God could have sent an angel to say to Paul, listen, everybody's going to be safe, you're going to make it to land, but the ship will mash up. Why God couldn't save the ship? We don't know. But what we know is that God could take the broken pieces and use them to take us safely to land, to take us safely home, to take us safely to our destination. We don't know why the broken pieces come. We will never know all of the answers to these things. But what we know is that our God can take us safely to our destination. God will use it. You know, one of the things that I've observed in my experience is that sometimes there are people who seem to enjoy the pain, enjoy what has happened to them. And I don't mean literally enjoy, but they so internalize it, as we say. They so keep it inside. And they talk about it all the time. And everybody they meet, they have to tell about all the bad things that have happened to their lives, and who have betrayed them, and who have let them down, and how bad the husband was, or how bad the wife was, or how the children, and over and over and over. All they talk about, all they post on social media, all that is just all about their pain and their sorrow. And I could understand and empathize why people who are wounded, why it's present in your mind all the time. But one of the things we have to learn to do is to let it go. Because, like I was saying to somebody recently, that if somebody hurts you or fails you or something bad has happened, and that person damaged part of your past, and then you continue to harbor and carry that hurt in your heart and talk about it and cry about it and brood over it all the time, that person is affecting your present. And then if you never let it go, that person is affecting your future. So you are become a hostage to somebody, some situation, some problem that has affected your past. Yes, you are allowing it to affect your present, and you are allowing it to affect you into the future. So you become a prison to whoever or whatever the bad experience was. So we need to know how to let go of some of these things. Hold on to the broken pieces. Work with God to find ourselves safely on land, safely to our destination. Because God can use the broken pieces of your life, not to keep you broken, not to keep you sad, not to keep you all depressed and worried, but He can use the broken pieces of your life to restore you, to take you to safety, to prevent you from falling apart. Don't allow yourself to be a prison forever to whatever has fallen apart in your past. And there are times when your parents might have neglected. There are times when you trusted somebody and in some kind of relationship, and it failed and fell apart, and it turned into a mess. All these things may cause us to fall apart inside. But it's those broken pieces God will take and make you into something. It is those broken pieces God will take and help you to help somebody else. Sometimes it's on the job, where T was talking about the job, and we know that for the majority of people in the world, the workplace is a place of dreams. It's a place of where you fulfill some of your goals in your careers. It pays the bills. You get your mortgage. You take care of your family. You save for the future. You do all of these things. But sometimes some terrible things happen in the workplace, and you get wounded. Sometimes people rob you of what is yours. They undermine you. They rob you of positions. They rob you of promotions. They rob you of benefits. They try to keep you down. They try to tarnish your name. They try to do all kinds of things. And many people of us are walking wounded. And the wounds came from the workplace. Because there are some mean people. There are some people without values and character. And sometimes the people who talk the most about ethics and values and principles and integrity and so on, sometimes in their private time, and when they're out of the public glare, they're the most unethical, most devious, most vicious people there. But when things seem to fall apart, even in the workplace, God takes those broken pieces and can lead us safely to where we want to go. It happens all the time. When you fall to pieces, when things fall apart, don't fall to pieces. Not long ago, I got a message, a couple messages, but from this one person in response to a video that we posted. And I want to read it for you so that you will understand how people are falling apart even though they look normal. And it's our job, it's the job of the church, it's the job of the ministry to represent to them that we serve a God of broken pieces. We serve a God who specializes in healing the brokenhearted. We serve a God who understands when things fall apart and can take the broken pieces of our lives and help us to get to safety. Here's what she said. I have suffered with depression all my life. To me, it is like slow poison in my system that's literally destroying me, little by little each day. And I'll read that again. I've suffered with depression all my life. To me, it is like slow poison in my system that's literally destroying me little by little each day. I've never been able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It is just not there for me. I'm in a toxic relationship. I'm so miserable, but can't seem to walk away. At times I ask God to teach me how to love myself, but I always seem to stay. I want out so bad. I get a lot of things from a lot of people, but few have been so concise, so from the heart, so descriptive, so powerfully spoken that you could actually feel the pain in this person's life at heart. And there are many people like that who feel, whose life experience makes them feel like they have fallen, things have fallen apart, they've fallen to pieces. But it is those same pieces. It took me 2 days to reply to this one. 2 days. Read it, close it down. I went back, I read it again. And it's like I didn't know what to say. And I had to ask God to lead me what to say. Because it's so powerful. But when we fall to pieces, our God is able to take those broken pieces and still use us to get to safety, to get to our destination. But we have to believe Him.
You made a way when our backs were against the walls and it looked as if it was over. You made a way, and we're standing here only because you